जब विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर श्री श्रीमद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्री प्रभुपाद की जय। जय ओम विष्णुपाद नमस्ते अष्टोत्तर श्री श्रीमद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णववृंद की जय। नमाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से गौ श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शास्त्री गौर भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपिनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंडी गोवर्धन की जय। वृंदावन धाम की जय। मंदिर धाम की जय। गंगा माई की जय। जमुना माई की जय। तुलसी देवी की जय। मुक्ति देवी की जय। समेत भक्तवृंद की जय। गौर प्रेमानंद हरे हरे कृष्ण। So today is Bhakti Vikasa Maharaja's Vyasa Puja day. I'll say something about Bhakti Vikasa Maharaj and something about Bhagavatam class. First, let me sing to purify myself. Sing some song, 5 minutes. O he Vaishnava Thakur, Dayar Sagar, Hidase Karuna Kari. O he Vaishnava Thakur, Dayar Sagar, Hidase Karuna Kari. O he Vaishnava Thakur, Dayar Sagar, Hidase Karuna Kari. O Vaishnava Thakur, Dayar Sagar, Hidase Karuna Kari. Diya pad chaya shudh hai amaya, tumhara charana dhi. Diya pad chaya shudh hai amaya, tumhara charana dhi. Diya pad chaya shudh hai amaya, tumhara charana dhi. Diya pad chaya shudh hai amaya, tumhara charana dhi. Chaya vegadami che dosha shodhi che guna dehada se. Chaya vegadami che dosha shodhi che guna dehada se. Chaya satsange deha hai amaya, tumhara aase. Chaya satsange deha hai amaya, tumhara aase. Basvechi sangera aase. Basvechi sangera aase. O he Vaishnava Thakur, Dayar Sagar, Hidase Kari. O he Vaishnava Thakur, Dayar Sagar, Hidase Karuna Kari. What is the next line? एकाकी अमर नहीं पाया बल, हरिनाम संकीर्तने. एकाकी अमर नहीं पाया बल, हरिनाम संकीर्तने. तुम्ही कृपा करी सदा बिंदु दिया, देह कृष्ण नाम धने. तुम्ही कृपा करी सदा बिंदु दिया, देह कृष्ण नाम धने. एकाकी अमर नहीं पाया बल, हरिनाम संकीर्तन. তুমি কৃপা করি সদাবিন্দু দিয়া দেহ কৃষ্ণ নাম দানে। তুমি কৃপা করি সদাবিন্দু দিয়া দেহ কৃষ্ণ নাম দানে। কৃষ্ণ সে তোমার কৃষ্ণ দিতে পার তোমার শক্তি আছে। কৃষ্ণ সে তোমার কৃষ্ণ দিতে পার তোমার শক্তি আছে। আমি তো কাঙ্গাল কৃষ্ণ কৃষ্ণ বলি দায়িত্ব পাছে পাছে। আমি তো কাঙ্গাল কৃষ্ণ বলি আমি তো কাঙ্গাল কৃষ্ণ কৃষ্ণ বলি দায়িত্ব পাছে পাছে। ওহে বৈষ্ণব ঠাকুর দয়াল সাগর এদাসে করুণা করি। দিয়া পদ ছায়া শুধ হে আমায় তোমার চরণ ধরি। দিয়া পদ ছায়া শুধ হে আমায় তোমার চরণ ধরি। হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে হরে। হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে হরে। হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে হরে। হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম রাম হরে হরে। হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে হরে রাম 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 হরে হরে। হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম রাম হরে হরে। হরি ওম হরি ওম হরি ওম হরি ওম হরি ওম হরি ওম হরি ওম। Hare Krishna. So, I will read the Bhagavatam verse, then talk about Bhakti Vikasa Maharaja. What is the verse?
11:3:22. Yes.
Tatra Bhagavatam Dharman
Tatra Bhagavatam Dharman
Shikshed गुरुवात्मदेवता नमाय यानुवृत्त्या स्तुव्ये तात्मा मधोहरि तत्र भागवतान् धर्मान् शिक्षेत् गुरुवात्मदेवता ममामयानुवृत्त्या ये तुष्यैदात्मा मधोहरि आध्यात्मिक गुरु sorry you say
तत्र भागवतान् धर्मान् शिक्षेत् गुरुवात्मदैवतः ममाययानुवृत्त्यायै तुष्येदात्मात्मदो हरिः
तत्र वहाँ गुरु की संगति से भागवतानुसार भक्ति के विज्ञान को सीखना चाहिए। गुरुआत्मदेवता वह जिसके लिए गुरु प्राण है आराध्य देव है, इसके लिए गुरु प्राण है और आराध्य देव है। अथापया बिना सीखे अनुवृत्त्या शुद्धापूर्ण सेवादार वही इसके द्वारा तुष्ट किया जा सकता है। आत्मा परमात्मा नामद आत्मा प्रदान करने वाला
हरि
भगवान हरि। हाँ तुम पढ़ो।
अनुवाद तथा तात्पर्य श्रील प्रभुपाद जी के द्वारा।
लगा जाओ वायरलेस स्पीकर में लगा जाए।
अनुवाद। प्रामाणिक गुरु को प्राण तथा आराध्य देव मानते हुए शिष्य को चाहिए कि उससे शुद्ध भक्ति की विधि सीखे। समस्त आत्माओं के आत्मा भगवान हरि अपने आप को अपने शुद्ध भक्तों को अर्पित करने के लिए उद्यत रहते हैं। इसलिए शिष्य को अपने गुरु से द्वैत रहित होकर भगवान की श्रद्धापूर्ण तथा उपयुक्त विधि से सेवा करना सीखना चाहिए, जिससे वे तुष्ट होकर श्रद्धालु शिष्य को अपने आप को अर्पित कर सकें। तात्पर्य। श्रील श्रीधर स्वामी के अनुसार अपने शुद्ध भक्त को अपने को प्रदान करने की प्रकृति बलि महाराज के उदाहरण में देखी जा सकती है, जिन्होंने भगवान वामन देव के आनंद हेतु अपना सारा राज्य बलिदान कर दिया। भगवान वामन बलि महाराज की इस निष्काम शरणागति से इतने प्रसन्न हुए कि वे बलि के महल के द्वारपाल बने और उन्हें संसार में महान नेता के रूप में पुनः स्थापित कर दिया गया। श्रील जीव गोस्वामी की टीका है कि गुरु को शिष्य की आत्मा अर्थात प्राण समझना चाहिए, क्योंकि असली जीवन तो प्रामाणिक गुरु द्वारा दीक्षा दिए जाने पर ही शुरू होता है। भले ही किसी को स्वप्न में अनेक अद्भुत या महत्वपूर्ण प्रतीत होती हुई घटनाएं घटती क्यों न दिखें, किंतु असली जीवन तो तब आरंभ होता है जब वह जागता है। इसी प्रकार चूंकि गुरु शिष्य में आध्यात्मिक जीवन जागृत करके उसे जन्म देता है, इसलिए प्रामाणिक शिष्य समझता रहता है कि उसका गुरु ही उसके जीवन का आधार है। श्रील जीव गोस्वामी के अनुसार भगवान समस्त आनंद के आधार हैं, अतएव शुद्ध भक्त के हाथों भगवान द्वारा अपने आप को सौंपने से यह सूचित होता है कि ऐसा भक्त सर्वोच्च आनंद में निमग्न हो जाता है। इस संबंध में एक श्रुति मंत्र है, आनंदात धीमानि भूतानि जायन्ते। निश्चय ही आनंदमय ब्रह्म से सारे प्राणियों का जन्म हुआ है। श्री विश्वनाथ चक्रवर्ती ठाकुर ने इसके आगे भी कहा है कि जब भगवान किसी शुद्ध भक्त को अपने आप को अर्पित कर देते हैं तो ऐसा भाग्यशाली भक्त भगवान का दर्शन कर सकता है, उनका स्पर्श कर सकता है और उनकी साक्षात सेवा कर सकता है। श्री भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर के अनुसार गुरु को कभी भी न तो संसारी माना जाए, न ही अपने समान स्तर पर। गुरु को सदैव भगवान के चरण कमलों की शरण में देखा जाना चाहिए। कभी भी गुरु पर रोब जमाने के विचार से गुरु से निजी सेवा नहीं लेनी चाहिए और न ही उनके माध्यम से कोई भौतिक लाभ प्राप्त करना चाहिए। जो व्यक्ति वास्तव में अग्रसर होता रहता है वह गुरु की अधिकाधिक सेवा करने के लिए उन्मुख रहता है और इस तरह ऐसे शिष्य को भगवान के आनंद का अनुभव होता है। श्री रूप गोस्वामी ने निष्ठावान शिष्य की प्रगति के लिए 4 प्रारंभिक आवश्यकताएं बतलाई हैं। गुरु पादाश्रयस्तस्मात् कृष्ण दीक्षादिशिक्षणम विश्रम्भेण गुरोः सेवा साधु वर्तमानुवर्तनम। पहला, प्रामाणिक गुरु के चरण कमलों की शरण ग्रहण करना। दूसरा, गुरु द्वारा दीक्षा प्राप्त करना और उससे भक्ति करने की विधि सीखना। तीसरा, श्रद्धा तथा भक्ति पूर्वक गुरु के आदेशों का पालन करना। तथा चौथा, गुरु के निर्देश में महान आचार्यों के पद चिन्हों का अनुसरण करना। भक्ति रसामृत सिंधु 1-2-74। जिसने इन प्रारंभिक कर्तव्यों को पूरा कर लिया हो वह श्रीमद् भागवत का आस्वादन करने का पात्र है। जब कोई व्यक्ति सचमुच ही श्रीमद् भागवत की ध्वनि को यथारूप में सुनता है तो वह इंद्रिय तृप्ति की इच्छा तथा मानसिक चिंतन से मुक्त हो जाता है और भगवान कृष्ण की सेवा में सुखी तथा प्रसन्न रहता है। यस्याम वै श्रूयमाणायाम कृष्णे परम पुरुषे भक्तिरुत्पाद्यते पुंसः शोकमोह भयापहा। श्रीमद् भागवत का श्रवण करने मात्र से शोक, मोह तथा भय की अग्नि को शमन करने के लिए भगवान कृष्ण की प्रेमा भक्ति की भावना तुरंत फूट पड़ती है। भागवतम 1:7-7। मनुष्य को चाहिए कि ऐसे प्रामाणिक गुरु से श्रीमद् भागवत सुने जो भागवत की दिव्य ध्वनि सुनने से उत्पन्न लालसा को प्रेममय कृष्ण के प्रति प्रवृत्त कर सके। ऐसा दिव्य प्रामाणिक कार्य भागवत धर्म कहलाता है। इस्कॉन के अंतर्गत ऐसे हजारों प्रचार संबंधी अधिकृत कार्य हैं। श्रीमद् भागवत का श्रवण करके तथा ऐसे कार्यों को करके इस्कॉन के सदस्य शोक, मोह तथा भय से मुक्ति पाते हैं। श्रील भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर का मत है कि जिन लोगों ने श्रीमद् भागवत की दिव्य ध्वनि सुनकर परिपक्व ज्ञान प्राप्त कर लिया है वे इस स्कंद के 13वें अध्याय के हंस गीता में वर्णित त्रिदंडी संन्यास ग्रहण कर सकते हैं। तथाकथित वैष्णव जो कि शरीर, मन तथा वाणी पर पूर्ण संयम की उपेक्षा सनकीपन से करता है वह प्रामाणिक गुरु के चरण कमलों की शरण प्राप्त नहीं कर सकता। यदि ऐसा इंद्रिय भोक्ता वैष्णव संन्यास का वेश तथा दंड धारण करने का स्वांग रास्ता भी है तो उसे वांछित फल अर्थात कृष्ण प्रेम नहीं प्राप्त हो सकेगा। प्रामाणिक वैष्णव को चाहिए कि इंद्रिय तृप्ति तथा मानसिक चिंतन के किसी भी प्रकार के मल से अपने को मुक्त करने के लिए निष्ठापूर्वक कार्य करे और प्रेम पूर्ण हृदय से गुरु के आदेशों का पालन करे। गुरु के उच्च पद को सदा स्मरण रखने से शिष्य को कृष्ण के चरण कमलों पर शरण प्राप्त हो सकेगी।
ये तुमने सिलेक्ट किया है? वेरी गुड, वेरी अप्रोप्रिएट। So, शास्त्र में कहा है आचार्य माम भी जानिए। आचार्य जो है, ये आचार्य कौन है? जो वैदिक ज्ञान सिखाता है, संस्कृत सिखाता है, उसको भी आचार्य कहते हैं। But that also should be respected. आचार्य माम जाए ना हो मने तो करे चित। Don't consider him, don't consider ordinary. ना हो उसकी अवज्ञा मत करो। न मरते बुद्धिया सहते, उसको मरते बुद्धि मत लगाओ कि हमारे जैसा ही सामान्य मानवी है। Sardev Maya Guru is sum total of all the gods. So even ordinary Acharya is considered to be sum total of all the gods. So Vaishnava Acharya is certainly much more glorious than ordinary Acharya. So यहाँ कहा है कि वेदों में गुरु का गुणगान गाया गया है। तस्मात् गुरुं पूजयेत् ज्ञानस्य होतो शाब्दे परे निष्णाते नूनि उपश्वासय ब्रह्मणि उपश्वासय। फिर सगुरु विवाह गच्छेत् समित पाणी श्रोत्रिय भुवनेश्वर उपनिषद का है। सगुरु विवाह गच्छेत् समित पाणी मीन्स गुरु के लिए कोई मिठाई का पैकेट लेने की जरूरत नहीं है। समित पाणी, समिधा आती है वो यज्ञ में आहुति देने के लिए। तो पानी मतलब हाथ, उसमें समिधा लेके जाओ and help Guru perform sacrifice. Then what happens to you? Shrotriya Brahmanishta. Guru is Shrotriya. Shrotriya means one who is well versed in the scriptures. Brahmanishta is one who is well versed in Krishna. As Arjuna says, Param Brahma Param Dhamo, Pavitram Param Bhavan. Param Brahma Param Dhamo. Everybody else is Brahma, but you are Param Brahma. Aham Brahmasmi. वेदों में कभी कभी आत्मा का उपयोग व्यक्ति के लिए और कभी कभी भगवान के लिए भी उपयोग होता है, इसलिए कंफ्यूजन हो जाता है। रिक्वायर वन ऑफ माय स्पिरिचुअल मास्टर टू नो व्हेन गुरु इज यूज्ड, आत्मा इज यूज्ड एज इंडिविजुअल सोल, आत्मा इज यूज्ड एज परमात्मा। ईशावास्य इदं सर्वं, यत्किंचित् जगत् तेन तत्तेन पुण्यसा मार्गस्य कस्य सिद्धम्। ईशावास्य श्रीमद् भागवतम में श्लोक है, आत्मावास्य इदं सर्वं, आत्मावास्य इदं सर्वं। I slow, sometimes it comes, sometimes it doesn't come. So, Guru is an essential part of your sadhana. Yesterday, the Guru, as much faith you have in Devata, in Lord Krishna, that much faith you should have, you are required to have in Guru. Tasya jagasita yarta. Sukashanti Mahata. Such a person, to such a person, all the meanings of the Vedas are illuminated. Prakashanti. Very difficult, Vedas are difficult. But one who has taken the shelter of the Guru easily understands. If you have any problem, you go to Guru. He will explain. I was very, what you call, one who vachal, too much speaking. I asked a stupid question to Prabhupada, but he was very kind. One day, I asked in Juhu Beach, spiritual sky is also blue like this. Prabhupada said, you will find out when you go there. Then he said, no, it's very different. But even a vachal person like me, or too much speaking, Prabhupada was very merciful. And generally he gave answers. Once I said, Prabhupada, Jesus Christ, why you say he is a pure devotee? He never said the name of Krishna. So Prabhupada said, he had no material desires. That's why he is a pure devotee. So we would answer various questions. We would be sitting there from 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock. Prabhupada was keeping on his Ramayana, Sri Bhagavad Gita's. One was Krishna, one Gandhiji's, and one was, I don't remember. But he would ask us to read from Radha Krishna's Gita when some guest came. See, he is scholar. He is known as Vice President of India, President of India. But he has no faith. He thinks Kurukshetra is imaginary and 5 Pandavas means 5 senses. And 100 Kauravas means 100 material desires in our heart. He doesn't believe Kurukshetra is a historic place. Even now, in 150 kilometers north of Delhi, is Kurukshetra. Even now the history is there, but he doesn't believe. So he would show how Radha Krishna's Gita was faithless. Then Gandhiji, my experimental truth, he says my experimental truth. I have always regretted that I did not get one of my spiritual masters. He has said it. I have not got one of my spiritual masters. Everybody else is saying Rajchandra was his guru, but but he has not accepted anybody as Guru. And as a result, he would speculate on the scriptures. One place he says, if all the pastimes of Krishna are true in Srimad Bhagavatam, which are described in Srimad Bhagavatam, then I don't accept him to be God incarnate. I refuse to accept him to be God incarnate. Even at the cost of being banished from Hinduism. हिंदुइज्म से मुझे निकाला जाए तो भी मैं उसको भगवान देख के एक्सेप्ट नहीं करता. Or he is known as somebody is carrying over the by hand. When I asked Prabhupada this one question, but Prabhupada he chanted He Ram at the time of death, so he must have delivered. So I said, no, he got a human form of life. Then 10 years later, there was an article in Times of India that Mathai, or somebody who was secretary, he was standing next to Gandhi when he was shot. He said that he did not have time to say He Ram. He declared that Gandhi did not say He Ram. So, Prabhupada is always right. Prabhupada said Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Maharaj was always right. Even when he was wrong, he was right. It's a very mystical statement. Even when he was wrong, he was right. So if Krishna tells the spiritual master to say something wrong, it also turns to be right for us. That much faith we should have. So, Bhakti Vikasa Maharaj is a Prabhupada man, solid Prabhupada man. I knew him in 1970s, but more I came to know him after 1990 when he came to Gujarat. 1991 he came to Gujarat. He was yet to take sannyas then. But he always was very scholarly, very studious, and very straightforward. He did not like what was going on. But he just went on chanting Hare Krishna. So I know him to be very advanced devotee. I believe that Lord Chaitanya says, हमारा आज्ञा गुरु हैया तारे ही देश जय जय कुमार हो कृष्णोपदेश. So, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Maharaj was sitting on a Vyasasana, taking Vyasa Puja. He said, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's instruction is Srinaki Sunichana Tara Visaistuna Amayana Maranjana Kirtanya Sadari. I should be lowered in a straw in a state, more taller than a tree. What kind of a guru I am? I am taking all these high worships and high praises. How will I become lower than a straw in the street? Actually, the more advanced the devotee, he is more humble. So no Vaishnava wants to become Guru. Because Guru is heavy. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has also instructed me. Amara Agni Guru hai. So how am I going to reconcile between humility and being Guru? So, Guru's job is walking on a tightrope. Khurasya dhara. Isita duratya. Durgam padastat. Kavayo vadanti. छुरे की धार है, तलवार की धार है। उसको चलना बड़ा मुश्किल है। थोड़ा ब्लेड से हम दाढ़ी करते हैं। अभी तो मैच 3 and match 4 is very safe. But when I used to, in 70s, I used to use the single blade. And I always cut myself somewhere. So, one should not become Guru without qualifications. Prabhupada says in the first canto, Vitsatam Saumya Tatsavam Tatatastananugrahat. What is that word? Vitsatam Saumya Tatsavam Tatatastananugrahat. Huh? Guru in that verse, Prabhupada says that unless one is Goswami, he should not sit on the Vyasasana. Do you remember the purport?
He said, unless one is free from six kind of vices, he should not sit on the Vyasasana.
Then when you are free from vices, then you are given intelligence by Krishna. Tesam Sutta Hastam Pritipurvakam Sadai Buddhi Yogam Tam Nirvamapayanti. If you are Sutta Yuktanam Pritipurvakam Bhajatam, then you get the intelligence of Krishna. So what we say, what comes to us is coming from Krishna. I one time was in Bombay. 9 o'clock, Prabhupada sitting after breakfast. And he was reading Krishna book. I said, Prabhupada, you are reading your own book. Prabhupada said, I don't know how I wrote this book. This is not written by me, this is written by Krishna. I cannot write this book. Then I had a profound realization that every word that Prabhupada spoke, everything that Prabhupada spoke was given by Krishna. It's a simple matter. He just matter of factly said to me that I cannot write this book. But actually, because Prabhupada was sent by some medium of Krishna, therefore Krishna used him to make cultural revolution in the world. Sadvag Visargo, Sanataga Viplo. Yasmin Bhakti Slokam, Abhaddhavatyapi. Even if you are producing literature which is not very scholarly, which is not very nicely written, Srunuvanti Gayanti Srunuvanti Sadhava. साधु लोग आते हैं, सुनते हैं. So, Prabhupada's books, tapes, letters, everything that Prabhupada said is absolute. I consider Bhakti Vikasa Maharaj as one of the most sincere followers of Srila Prabhupada. He is Guru for the sake of taking you to Prabhupada. He has never said he is great. Prabhupada is great. And you become great by making Prabhupada great. As much as you become Prabhupada's servant, loyal servant, so much you become more qualified, more pure, more burned from the fire of tasting. It's like gold is pure when it goes through fire. Why I say this is because I had a lot of experience with Bhakti Vikasa Maharaj before he took sannyas. We together wrote an article against Naya Maharaj, Naya Maharaj influence. Was ruining the society, was detrimental to society. Some leaders had conned them, and they were tolerating hearing from some sadhus that Prabhupada did not give everything. Prabhupada clean the ground, I build a building on it. Prabhupada just clean the ground. Now I am building the building on it. All these big temples, Rasayatras, so many devotees, it's all clean the ground. But the real taste is Madhurya Bhakti, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to taste Madhuri Bhakti and to spread Madhuri Bhakti. And that is called Raganuga Bhakti. So he meant to say that Raganuga Bhakti should be cultivated by everybody. Bhakti Siddhanta said, Raganuga Bhakti is not for conditioned soul. It is for self-realized soul. When you become Siddha, then you can know your relationship with Krishna. Then you engage in Krishna's devotional service according to the associate of one of the Krishna's partners. If you are a devotee in Sakyas, then you follow Madhumangal, Sura Krishna, Sudama, one of the Krishna's covered boyfriends. If you are supposed to be Gopi, then you follow Radha, Lalita, Visakha, Tundubhadra. But this Varnam Samadhi later, this realization for a conditioned soul, it becomes a disturbance to society. So this Muni Puranadi, Pancharatam Virivina, Ekantiki Hare Bhakti Utpalaya. So, for a conditioned soul, self-realization is not available. Now, we see Maharaj is engaged in writing always. That's what Prabhupada did. And Maharaj single-handedly wrote Shivalendra Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. That was a unique achievement. Because Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati was not only our predecessor Acharya, but he changed the course of Vaishnavism. He was a lion guru. Namo Bhakti. Namaste Gaurvani Pacharine. You know what is it? Namaste. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Vastaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Namini Shivashavana Vidya Vidya Shivasaya Krishna Sambandha Vidya Aina Vivino Madhurya Jala Premadya Shirupanuga Bhakti Da Shri Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namaste.
Namaste Gaura.
Namaste Gaurani Srimurti Dinatarini Rupanuga Viruddha Apasiddhanta Dvantaya. He is known as Rupanuga Viruddha Apasiddhanta Dvantaya. And Madhurya Jala Premadya Sri Rupanuga Bhaktida. Now, this Siddha Pranali, that you worship in any condition, you worship the gopis or some associate of Krishna. That was Siddha Pranali, established by Rupa Goswami. And even though he is the greatest Upanuga, he rejected it. Bhakti Siddhanta. Because according to time and circumstances, he knew what was to be done in Kali Yuga. In those days, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had just gone, and mostly devotees were all pure devotees associated. And they could probably be realized. So Rupa Goswami recommends that. But Bhakti Siddhanta rejected it. So we follow the Sarva Goswamis to the letter. But if Bhakti Siddhanta says something different, we follow him. We follow Bhakti Siddhanta to the letter. But if Prabhupada says something different, we follow Prabhupada. That is the prerogative of Acharya, which nobody has. Now, Prabhupada appointed people to initiate. There was no self-manifested Acharya. So, we cannot change Prabhupada's instruction. We should follow whatever Prabhupada gave us and build on it. सिद्धांत बोलिया चित्त ना करे आलस यहाँ हो तो कृष्ण लागे सुदृढ़ मानस सिद्धांत what Prabhupada has given us, he warned us that if it is changed, great havoc will happen. One time Prabhupada was coming from New York to Vrindavan after he had a heart attack, hospitalized. So somebody asked him, Swamiji, can we call some sadhu from Gaudiya Math or your Gauravata or somebody? So Prabhupada said, if he says one thing different, then the whole movement will be destroyed. My Guru Maharaj was very kind. Prabhupada always gave credit to his Guru Maharaj. I am an old man, what can I do? I cannot. But my Guru Maharaj said this, young students. Similarly, Bhakti Vikasa Maharaj gives credit to Prabhupada. And wherever he is raising voices, there is some cause, there is some reason. You see, you are going to hear some objections, and so I'm telling you that you should not be afraid. Everybody who is trying to speak the truth has to face adversity. Truth is not very cheap. Truth is always very difficult to digest. But I assure you Bhakti Vikasa Maharaja is leading you to the right path, leading you to Prabhupada. I am little hard to speak because of my health. So I will stop now and consider this my glorification of Bhakti Vikasa. I was in a hospital yesterday. I went for angiography. Doctor said I don't need angioplasty. But I have other problems, not walking. Bhakti Vikasa Maharaj, there is one more thing. I have always seen him as one of the most austere persons. He has got rules that are lines on the rock. He eats one time in the day grains. He eats grains at one time only. He eats only fruits in the morning, grains in the evening, in the afternoon, and little milk in the morning, in the evening. That is his style for many years. He has some problems, health, but not like me. My problems are to do sense gratification. His problems are due to austerities. Too much austerities. So when I see him, I feel satisfied that if somebody has to be guru, it should be like him. Pacho vegam manasa, krodha vegam, jiva vegam, udravastha vegam. If one is not austere like him, a strict sannyasi, then he should not be guru. Itan vegāja vishayata sadhira sāpi kusvimam sishasya. He can make disciples all over the world. He is qualified. A lot of people try to restrict him, but nobody was successful. Now everybody is calmed down. We are very grateful for his presence in Gujarat. We had wonderful devotees like Sri Prabhu, who made many devotees, and now he's taking sannyas. Prabhupada said once, I am glorified because of disciples like you. So I say that I am just a fallen rascal. As a Brahma Bandhu, you made me real Brahman. So Prabhupada said, yes, there was some signs. Sahab gaya sura hai. some symptoms are there. So, you glorify Bhakti Siddhanta, Bhakti Vikasa Maharaj. As much as you advance in spiritual life, you reflect on the spiritual master. Just like Bhakti, somebody asked him, Prabhupada, what is your disciple's symptoms? How do you know somebody by himself? So Prabhupada said, yes, my disciple is a gentleman. He's a gentleman. And Prabhupada really was a gentleman. Dr. Patel was so arrogant. He called Prabhupada brother, but not Guru. And talk any which way. Prabhupada told us, you don't worry. Sometimes devotees will get upset. No, Prabhupada said, that's all right. And he was very humble. One man, Mr. Shah, who was walking with Dr. Patel, he started screaming at Prabhupada. You always criticize everybody. You always criticize Vivekananda, Ramakrishna. You always criticize demigod worship. You always criticize. Prabhupada said, Krishna says, Kame Sresti is a jnana Pandityanadeva, whose mind is stolen away by Maya. They worship demigods. So I am saying that you can say Krishna. You can claim against Krishna. I am just trying to tell my disciples how to discriminate between right and wrong. The Guru has to do. I am training my disciples. Then Prabhupada said, okay, let's not discuss this. We went the rest of the day walk without speaking anything. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. So, we went to the temple, Prabhupada Vasasan, we started Guru Puja, offered flowers to Prabhupada. So Mr. Shah came and offered flowers. And he put his foot on Prabhupada's feet and started crying incessantly. Prabhupada put his hand on Shah and said, that's all right. That's all right. So, the Shah screamed, but later on felt bad. And Prabhupada from that day on stopped us from discussing. He instead asked us to read Krishna book on the morning of. So we would all take turns. One would read one or two paragraphs and give it to next devotee. And all the 1 hour you read Krishna book. So, if something goes wrong, just take shelter of Prabhupada. Read something, Srimad Bhagavatam, or Krishna book, or Nectar of Devotion. Yeah. One time, Prabhupada said, Prabhu Goswami was one of the greatest poet in the world. There is no poet that has become equal to Guru Goswami. Anapita charim chirat karunaya avatina kallo samapayito munachita jalan savakti siyam. He just loudly recited the verse. Then he told me, you read Sarit Madhav. He said, no, but you said that we should not read advanced literature yet. Oh, then later, what you read. So Prabhupada encouraged me to read. He never stopped it. Gaudiya literature is for us. Why did so many devotees died? Lord Chaitanya told Sanatana Goswami that you want to give up your body, but your body you have given to me when you took shelter of me. So how can you give my body? What already you have given to somebody, how can you take it back? If you have given some flowers to Krishna, how can you take it back? Just like you are surrendered to me, how can you take it? It's not your body. From your body, with your body, I have to write many Vaishnava literatures. Hari Bhakti Vilas. Hari Bhakti Vilas is written by Sanatana Goswami. But the name is Gopal Bhatta Goswami. Because Sanatana Goswami was associate of Navasensa. So somebody may say, how Sanatana Goswami writes Vaishnava literature? Gopal Bhatta was son of a Brahman in those days. So Sanatana Goswami gave the name of Gopal Goswami. All is graceful we should glorify today and forever. That is the meaning of Vyas Puja. I'm sure Bhakti Vikasa Maharaja is happy to make you Prabhupada Anuga and Sadguru Swami Anuga. And may you become, Prabhupada said, I preach in the world, now you preach in India. I want you to do, I did 10 times more than my Krishna. I want you to do 10 times more than me. That will make me happy. So, Bhakti Vikasa Maharaj also is doing, and I have seen phenomenal success ever since he became a Guru. He has not compromised anything, and he has made devotees to follow Prabhupada strictly. And wherever he sees the holes, philosophy, then he speaks out. He doesn't individually criticize anybody. He criticizes the principles. Siddhant. If we become weak in Siddhant, then we are finished. So, today is the day to recognize such contributions by Bhakti Vikasa Maharaj. I pray that lives long and goes on guiding you to Prabhupada and Krishna, and you go back to Godhead, and you point finger to Krishna as this rascal was in Gujarat. And he has done some service, so by your recommendation, something happens. Hare Krishna. Thank you. His Holiness Bhakti Vikasa Maharaj ki jai.